I don't only love Zara's clothing item, I also love their fragrances. Hence why today's video I'll be sharing 7 fragrances that I highly recommend that you get your hands on them. And if you want to know what those 7 fragrances are today, continue to stay tuned. Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Adele Awoli. If you've never seen my face before, you've never been to my channel before, I want to say a big thank you for tuning in today to watch today's video, and I hope you become part of our family here on Passion Heavenly, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell, and yeah, so that every time I publish a video just like today, you will be notified. And for my beautiful, gorgeous returning subscriber, I want to say a big thank you for always tuning into my channel, always watching my videos. Thank you so much. You're highly appreciated. So ladies, it is no news that in my personal life, I love to smell good. I love to have scents all over me. I love to have fragrances, you know, and I've shared my fragrance collection, some of my collection, my luxury collection with you in a past video, which is my 10 luxury fragrance collection, something like that, and I'll leave it in the description bar below if you've not watched that video. It's no news that I love to smell good. I love to smell yummy, and I realized that my preference in fragrances is, like I said, I love to smell yummy. I love sweet scents. I love fruity floral scents. That's just the kind of fragrances I tend to gravitate towards, also because I once in a while I suffer from migraine, and so that also is a trigger I find for me, hence why I go for softer scents, because I don't want something that's going to trigger my headaches. And so hence why I prefer the fruity floral perfume. So if you're fruity floral perfume, your preference in fragrances is fruity floral, I'm your girl. You are in the right place, and hence why today's video, literally all the perfumes I'll be sharing with you is gravitated towards, you know, that type of sweet smelling long lasting perfumes, because that's another thing that I make sure that I look for, because I love to smell you know, feminine, like 100% feminine. And so, you know, like I said, my perfume is more feminine, is fruity floral, but I also make sure that whatever fragrance I'm buying, I make sure that it's long lasting, because I don't have time during the day, especially when I'm, you know, on the go, to be reapplying my perfumes. Hence why I prefer to go for long lasting perfume. So having said that, let's get into the Zara perfumes that I'm sharing with you today. All right, ladies, so without further ado, let's get into the video. And the first fragrance I'll be sharing with you, I want to say, is my least favorite. However, I do love the way it smells, and the reason why I say it's my least favorite is because you have to keep reapplying it, and I don't want to put a big bottle like this in my handbag, because now that I carry smaller bags, I've kind of downsized my handbags. I need something that is a tad bit smaller, and so I find that with this one, the longevity is not that great. Like, it's not great at all. Like I said, you have to keep reapplying it. And the one I'm talking about is from the tobacco collection, and it's actually from the men's section. I don't know why Zara thinks, you know, any man would like to smell this way, because to me, and with few other videos that I've watched, everybody has said that it doesn't smell masculine at all. I can totally see why some might think it's for men, but for me personally, I think a woman, this is more for a woman that loves to have that hint of masculinity in her fragrance. And the one I'm talking about is Rich, Warm, Addictive, and this is from their tobacco collection, like I said. So that is what it looks like. So as always, I have my iPad here so that I can get all the necessary information I want from Zara's website for you ladies. So the notes in this, as per Zara's website, it says that it's an Oriental eau de toilette, so that's why it doesn't last, because it's eau de toilette. The fragrance pyramid includes notes of rum. I smell rum, white peony, and vanilla bonbon. So, like I said, the vanilla is really, really prominent in this one. With this one, I will say, maybe 2 hours. Maybe, I'm not sure, but after 2 hours, I don't think I smell anything on me. So, on to the next fragrance. And like I mentioned earlier, ladies, I tend to go for feminine, fruity floral fragrances. And with this one, I absolutely love this gardenia. This easily, ladies, will last up to about, I will say, 6 hours or more on me. So the notes, according to Zara, for this perfume has orange blossom. It has orange blossom, coffee, and vanilla, and absolutely I can smell all that in this perfume. It's so feminine. I absolutely love this perfume. I think this was one of the, yeah, this is the first perfume that I bought for myself. Another thing I quickly want to mention is this gardenia has been the perfume that people have said that it is a dupe for YSL's Black Opium, which I have right here. Okay, I have it right here. Okay, so people say that this gardenia, Zara's gardenia, is a dupe for Black Opium by YSL, and I see exactly why they say that, because it's very similar. Like this, the DNA is very similar to each other. However, I find that, I think personally that they do have their, they still have a bit of distinct smell, but they're very, very similar. So if you've not gotten your hands on the Black Opium, which is very, very popular, and I'm not the one to say, because everybody owns this perfume or everybody owns this handbag, I'm not going to buy it. If I like something, best believe I'm buying it. I always say this all the time, regardless of the popularity of an item or, anything. I will, buy it if I love it. And so Black Opium and, Zara's, gardenia, yes, they do smell alike. And yeah, if you don't want to cough up the coin for YSL's Black Opium, gardenia is your girl. The third fragrance that I highly recommend to get your hands on from Zara is the Ebony Woods, and this is what it looks like. So this Ebony Woods is actually a collaboration with Joe Loves, and Joe Loves is the founder of Joe Malone fragrances, but I think Joe Malone has been sold to Estee Lauder right now, and so she did a collaboration with Zara, and Ebony Woods is one of the fragrances that she did in that collaboration. Now with this Ebony Woods, I when I bought it, I think I bought it last year or 2 years ago. I want to say, I'm not sure. I think, but I bought it last year or 2 years ago. I'm not sure when I bought it, but it's been sitting in my perfume collection for a while. Now with this one, ladies, this is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance as well. If I can get this open. Yeah, this is a beautiful fragrance, but for me, I find Ebony Woods, because obviously it has the Ebony Woods in it. The note from Zara's website says it has notes of pink pepper, clove, and ebony wood. So I don't know if it's the clove or if it's the ebony wood in it. I find this perfume to be sometimes too strong for me, and like I mentioned earlier on, I'm that girl that gets headaches easily from fragrances, hence why I prefer softer long-lasting perfumes. And this one, it's not one fragrance that I would say I will use and sleep and use at night and sleep in. I have to, when I use this perfume, it means I'm going out. I feel this perfume is too much for me. Like right now, like I can feel my eyes like, kind of starting to water. That's how strong this perfume is. I absolutely love it. Like I said, it's not one that I will wear at home. It's, I'm going out, and I wear this perfume. So Ebony Woods is one from Zara that I highly, highly recommend that you lay your hands on. Yeah. So the fourth fragrance I'll be sharing from Zara with you ladies today is called the Sublime Epoch. And the funny thing is with this perfume, ladies, I don't know why, but it was just the name that made me gravitate towards this one without even smelling it. And I have to say, ladies, with all these perfumes, call me crazy, but I bought all these perfumes blindly. Like I bought them, without having to try them first. That again is Zara perfume. Is not expensive as the ones that I have, and so that's why, ever since I tried the gardenia, I'm like, you know what, it's not going to be as bad as that. If anything, I'll give it to anybody that wants it. I bought all these perfumes that I'm sharing with you blindly, and I'm so happy that I blind bought these perfumes because I absolutely love each and every one of it. Now with this Sublime Epoch, ladies, I don't know, there's just something about this perfume that I just cannot put my hands on. This perfume I find is very feminine. This perfume last about 4 or 5 hours. Like it's not like the rest of the ones I'm going to mention after this one. And with this one, I'm not sure which chapter this Sublime Epoch is from, but Zara from time to time always comes out with either chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. So I'm not sure which chapter this Sublime Epoch is from. I just love the bottle. Like, ladies, look at how sleek the bottle is. Like, it's nothing, there's nothing dramatic about it. And this one is Eau de Parfum, which of course will last more than the Eau de Toilette, which is the warm addictive one. I did forget also the Ebony Woods is Eau de Parfum. The Gardenia is Eau de Parfum, and this is Eau de Parfum, and the rest I'm going to be sharing is also Eau de Parfum. So with this one, this smells so feminine, ladies. Like, oh, it smells absolutely sublime. Like, the word, I'm telling you honestly, the name, like I said, this is a perfume that usually it's the bottle that will make me gravitate towards a fragrance like the next one I'm going to talk about. But this one, it's not the bottle that made me gravitate towards it, it's the name. On Zara's website, this perfume is described as a feminine, elegant, and delicate fragrance. I mean, ladies, tell me I wasn't right when I chose this perfume just because of the name. When I saw that name, I'm like, okay, this perfume has to be elegant. And that is exactly what Zara also described this perfume as. Zara, on Zara's website, it says the notes in this perfume is orange blossom, tuberose, and musk. And ladies, when I saw this perfume, I was like, okay, because of the name, I have to get my hands on it. I want to try it, and I'm so glad that even though I blind bought this as well, just because of the name, I'm telling you honestly, this perfume, I will say the lasting power is about 4 or 5 hours or more, sometimes depending. If I don't have a full day, I will say maybe like for a half day, this perfume will definitely stand for those hours that you're out for. It's not too long lasting, but I absolutely love this one. I would say it's long lasting depending on if you sprayed your pressure points. However, it's not as long lasting as the remaining three that I will be sharing. So ladies, I highly recommend Sublime Epoch for you ladies to try. And Zara themselves said it's an elegant perfume. On to the next one. All right, ladies. So the next fragrance from um, Zara that I'll be sharing with you, ladies, this perfume is one that a lot of people have been trying to get their hands on, but is always sold out. For me as well, I had to literally stalk Zara's website before I got this one and the two that I'll be sharing with you. And the one I'm talking about is called Golden Decade. So this is what it looks like. It's called Golden Decade. Now, ladies, with this perfume, this is also Eau de Parfum. A lot of people say that this perfume is the dupe for YSL Libre Intense. I don't have the Intense version. However, I do have the normal one, which is the first one, and I will share that with you. So I do have this YSL Libre, and I've shared this perfume with you ladies in my last luxury fragrance collection. And when I smelled this too, absolutely, and I smell this Golden Decade, absolutely, you know, the funny thing is I was actually thinking to get my nose into the YSL Libre Intense, but when I saw, I can't remember, I watched tons of videos honestly, and I can't remember who said it, and she did say that it smells, you know, like the intense version of the YSL Libre. And when I bought this and it arrived, that was the first thing I did. I'm like, okay, does it really smell like, you know, YSL? Again, I don't know how YSL Libre Intense smell. However, I do have, you know, the normal one, and I can honestly tell you that definitely, you know, Zara's what's his name? I just forgot, I lost my train of thought for a second. Zara's Golden Decade definitely has the DNA of YSL Libre. So what am I saying to you here? If you've been trying to get your hands on, or you want to try the YSL Libre Intense, honestly, if you can get your hands on this Zara's Golden Decade, it smells literally, I can totally understand, you know, with having this one and smelling this one. Ladies, I don't think I need the YSL Libre Intense. I have Golden Decade, and that's it. Because the DNA of this one, definitely I smell in this. I most definitely I smell in this. So I will highly also, you know, I will highly recommend that you get your hands on you know, the Golden Decade. If you've been trying to get your nose in the YSL Libre, I will say go for the Golden Decade. So let me give you the, according to Zara's website, let me share with you the notes that Zara says is in this perfume. So Zara says it has notes of bergamot, jasmine, and vanilla. And ladies, I already say that vanilla is one that I absolutely love in my fragrances as well. And according to Zara as well, Zara says is a hypnotic, warm, which I agree, warm and elegant fragrance. Golden Decade is another one, another Zara perfume that I highly recommend that you get your hands on if you can. The sixth fragrance, which I want to say is my favorite out of all these perfumes that I'm sharing today, is the Rose Gourmand from Zara, and this is also Eau de Parfum. I absolutely love this fragrance, ladies. Oh my god. Listen, ladies, out of all these fragrance that I'm sharing today, if you don't want to get any, you just want to get one, you don't want to get everything, you just want to get one, I highly, again with the huge emphasis on highly recommend Rose Gourmand. Rose Gourmand is very elegant. I want to say this is me in a bottle. It's very sweet, it's very feminine, it doesn't give headaches. Like, it's one of those fragrances that you walk into a room and people are like, who is that? What is smelling? What are you wearing? It's one of those perfumes. And Rose Gourmand and Golden Decade and Ebony Woods, I've gotten tons of compliments every time I go out. I went to eat with my husband and someone was asking me what I was wearing. And when I told her, she was like, Zara? I said, yes. However, I sprayed it just before I got into the car. So of course the you know, fragrance was still, you know, fresh and smells nice. I'm telling you honestly, ladies, if you don't want to get the rest of the fragrance I just shared with you, Rose Gourmand is one that, oh my god. Zara, the notes from Zara's website says it has rose, of course, because of the name. It has rose, dried amber. Amber is another note that I know that I gravitate towards, and vanilla, of course. And Zara did say that it's an intense, cozy, long-lasting fragrance. So I highly recommend that you try to get your hands on you know, Rose Gourmand from Zara. So I want to say that I left the two perfumes for towards the end of the video because they are like my favorite out of all the fragrances I've shared with you ladies today. And the last perfume I'll be sharing with you from Zara today is called the Red Temptation, the infamous Red Temptation that everybody has been trying to get their hands on. And this perfume honestly is always, when I tell you always, I've been stalking Zara's website just to get my hands on Red Temptation. This is another fragrance that is so me in a bottle. Like this is just me. Oh my god. Oh, ladies, please, if you this Red Temptation and Rose Gourmand, if you don't get any of the fragrances I'm recommending, Red Temptation, stock Zara's website as much as you can and make sure that you get yourself at least a bottle. Like I'm smelling it now, and I'm definitely gonna get a backup. I'm definitely gonna get a backup of this fragrance, because you know how all these brands are, Zara inclusive, when they see that people are loving on something, they go back and they reformulate you know, that perfume or that fragrance. And so for me, I love it that much, I'm gonna get a backup of this perfume. And I might, if I'm lucky or if I'm blessed to see the Rose Gourmand, I'm gonna get a backup of, you know, the Red Temptation and the Rose Gourmand as well. And the notes that Zara says is in this perfume is orange, amber, and Evelyn. I don't know what Evelyn is. And Zara describes this also as an elegant, intense, and long-lasting fragrance. So I mean, like, Zara they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing, and this is what the bottle looks like. Again, like I said, it's a nice sleek bottle that they have, you know, they've done with all this chapter 1, 2, and 3, and this is what it looks like. So with this one, it has the gold cap, and again, this is an 80 ml bottle. And I'm telling you honestly, ladies, make sure that you get your nose into Red Temptation. All right, ladies, so that's it for me for today's video. Let me know what you think of today's video. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video, and also please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. You're telling the YouTube algorithm that you're enjoying my video by subscribing and giving me a thumbs up. That way you can see more videos from me, and yeah, my videos can be seen by others as well. Please do share my videos, binge watch my videos. I really appreciate it. It helps me grow the channel as well. Now, having said that, I want to hear from you, ladies. What do you think of today's video? What do you think of these fragrances? Are you a Zara fragrance lover as much as I'm, you know, becoming? Have you tried any of these fragrances I've shared today? Speak to me in the comment section. I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear any of these fragrances that you either have in your collection, or you want to have in your collection, or you've already gotten your nose into it. I want to hear your thoughts, as I always, you know, I know that you have your own thoughts as well, and I love the way we always communicate in the comment section. Having said that, don't forget to check me out on Instagram. I'm very active on Instagram as well, where I post style inspirational post every single day on Instagram, and I'm also always in my stories, so make sure that you follow me on Instagram. Speaking of style inspiration, I also have a blog. For those of you who are probably seeing my video for the very first time, I'm a fashion blogger, and on my blog I share style related videos. I share travel, I share beauty, and I also share faith inspirational posts. Now, if this sounds like anything that you love to hear from me weekly, or anytime I publish a blog post, I would love for you to click on the link in the description bar below. It takes you right to my website, and you can subscribe to my blog as well. Having said all that, ladies, speak to me in the comment section. I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day, your busy schedule, whatever you got going on for today, and just joining me for today's video. Like I always say, I don't take you for granted. You are highly appreciated. Until next week, stay safe, stay blessed, stay out of drama, and have a fabulous holiday. Happy holidays, ladies. Bye.